Hello, I'm Jack.
I'm Sav.
Welcome to 614 Insider. So there is this trend of like taking sweet and savory flavor and combinations like to a ridiculous degree. And we saw it, well, in theory with the Skyline Chili ice cream that wasn't actually crazy, but Cheryl's is out of their damn minds. A couple weeks ago, they put out like a very highly publicized like Frank's Red Hot cookie, which we also covered here. But very quietly, they put out one that to me is even crazier, a ranch frosted potato chip cookie, which means, I believe, ranch dressing flavored frosting with like potato chips in it. Ranch potato chips, maybe.
I think that's an extra weird combo because like even on an average day to day, I'm not dipping my potato chips and ranch dressing. Like I'm dipping it in like chip dip.
And like, yeah, so like I can see obviously like chips in ice cream would be good, right? Just like regular classic the yellow bag like Lay's.
Yeah,
that would be great.
Potato chip cookies, like those Irish potato chip cookies, they're good.
But yeah, and it's interesting because they're all kind of like limited time, and it's a food trend. It'll be interesting to see if it sticks around and like what they actually taste like too, because it seems like some of them are very and I have not tried any of these cookies. They put out a dill pickle one, I believe, last year too, but it's like, you know, I don't know if they're actually as crazy as they seem, or if they're toned down and like it's more just like a short-term gimmick thing.
Value.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Either way, I want to try it. I probably won't, to be honest. Cheryl's, if you're listening, send us your weirdest cookies and we will eat them on camera.
We really
Thank
will.
you.
Yeah.
I put together a list. These are all, in each question, one is a real ice cream flavor and one is not.
Okay.
Sav, you'll have to guess which is real. The first two are warm-ups.
Okay.
I think that you'll know that.
Okay.
Everything bagel or steak and eggs?
Everything bagel is real. It's from Jenny's.
Yes, correct. Ranch dressing or blue cheese dressing?
Ice cream?
Yes, ice cream. They're all ice cream flavors.
I feel like it has to be ranch.
Yes,
Ranch
last year, I don't know how to say this, Van Leeuwen. They do this all the time. They did like an Earl Grey one. They do all kinds of crazy flavors. They may have done the Kraft mac and cheese one. I don't remember who did that, but yeah, they made a ranch ice cream. Okay, these are harder ones. These are ones from all over the world. I guess that last one was too. Clam chowder or lobster?
Are you serious?
Unfortunately, I am.
I'm gonna say lobster ice.
Yes.
Lobster bisque is an ice cream flavor?
Not bisque, just lobster. I don't know. From Ben and Bill's Chocolate Emporium. I think it's in New Hampshire. Yeah. Okra or tomato?
Tomato.
Yeah.
Tomato, so popular.
Creole ice cream in New Orleans. This is a local one. Well, this happened locally. I think a bunch of places ate this. Takis or hot Cheetos?
Hot Cheetos.
Yeah. There was a Columbus ice cream spot, CRMD, creamed. They love them. The name makes me uncomfortable. They did a hot Cheetos flavor. This was probably 3 years ago, but a bunch of places have done it. All right, garlic or onion?
Onion.
Garlic.
Garlic?
Yeah.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
I'd try it.
This is the weirdest one. Chocolate peppercorn or Old Bay caramel?
Old Bay caramel.
Yes, it's from the Charmery. Last, we have a couple of pretty big openings and closings. I think I'll start with the closings first. I think probably the biggest one, Ghost Rider Public House. Some people maybe saw this coming. They did this once in the summer a few years back where they closed indefinitely and then reopened. And then late last year, they said they were temporarily closings. There were a ton of rumors that they were closing for good, but then they just closed then. This was, I think, in December to like revamp their interior, but they announced last Friday that they're closing for good.
Golden China, a 31-year-old restaurant in Reynoldsburg. It was like people's go-to, like greasy spoon Chinese restaurant. You can go get really good lo mein takeout. They're closing as well. The owners just said they're ready for their next chapter. Their kids are in college and they want to spend more time as a family.
And then there are a couple openings too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I am so excited. I'm not even a golfer or like an entertainment
Yeah, this is
type
huge.
girl,
This is
but
huge.
Rise Brands, who owns Pins and 16-bit, they just released their renderings of the new Bogey Inn. So you know a lot about Bogey Inn.
Yeah, so the owner died in a car crash. It was really, really tragic a couple years ago. Yeah, and then they closed. Like it was just really, really sad. But
It was a long time bar and grill.
yeah, and would always have a
Local
huge
institution.
tournament, and they would always reopen it for the Memorial Golf Tournament each year to have a big party. But now Rise Brands is, you know, creating this huge. It's more like the Bogey Inn complex now. There's a restaurant. There's all kinds of
Restaurant, bar,
cool
ice
stuff. There's all
cream
kinds of cool
shop,
courses. Yeah, it
36
should be really cool.
holes of putt-putting. So it's not going to be like a huge golf course, but it's going to be more of like a putting course. And then 9 of them
Putt-putt
will
is
be
so
climate
in.
controlled too. So it's all year round. People are so excited about this. It will be in Powell. In like the Shawnee Hills area. So we also have 2 new sushi restaurants in town. One is more of an upscale elevated sushi restaurant called Blue Sushi. It's in Polaris. And
It's the sushi blue.
what?
I said it's the sushi blue.
The sushi's not blue.
Come on. You're standing at a gold mine.
And then, of course, the food they said is outstanding. Reviews are already in and people are loving this. So I'm very excited. I'm actually going next weekend, I think. So
Look at that.
yeah. And then if you are a fan of Oishi Japanese Bistro located in Powell, they just opened another one on campus on High Street. And this one's more of a bistro, like cafe. So instead of more of just a fancy sit down, it's definitely
Which
like,
makes sense. It's on
yeah, for
campus.
sure. It's on campus. So yeah, 2 new sushi restaurants. Sushi is in.
Speaking of a sushi being in, we are the opposite of in. We are out. Well, we're gonna be out now.
In
Get
like
it?
5 seconds.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.